Sunny New Plymouth was the destination last weekend as the Charles Tour swung across the North Island. It was the second event in 3 weeks and the oldest tournament on the Charles Tour. Held at the picturesque Ngāmoto Links, the Port Taranaki Open sees a continuation of 4-round tournament golf for the emerging New Zealand golfers.
Look, I think the Charles Tour continues to grow. It's a real critical part of the domestic scene and tournament scene in particular. I think for two main areas. One, for the professionals, it gives a series of tournaments for them to play that projects them onto world stages. Secondly, more importantly, I think it's really good for our amateurs. It's great for our leading amateurs to be able to play alongside professionals, to have that challenge of what a professional tournament is like.
Proving that amateur golfers can hold their own amongst the Charles Tour professionals was the unheralded Jonathan Ratcliffe. The Murawai golfer, playing Ngāmoto Links for the first time, fired an opening round 5 under 67.
Very happy with how I performed. Bogey-free round, so things went well. Hold a lot of putts, and yeah, came away with a good number. This is a new position for me. I've never been where I am now, so yeah, it's big for me. I just got to take step by step and just hope everything goes well.
Joining Ratcliffe at 5 under were two professionals, Tai Happy's Hamish Robertson, Jim Cusden, winner of the Tauranga Open 2 weeks ago, and the Aussie-based amateur Daniel Pearce. Day 2 and the favourable conditions continued. Making the most of them was Jim Cusden, who bounced back from a poor opening 9 to sit in a share of second.
The first 9 was absolutely, well, I just wasn't thinking properly, just had a lot of silly mistakes. So I turned it 5 over, and then I was pretty angry coming off the 18th tee, and I just calmed myself down and just thought, you know, there's a few birdie opportunities there, just get a couple back or just see what happens. And then, yeah, birdied 1, par 2, birdied 3, birdied 5, and then had the hole-in-one in 6, and then eagled the next, so all of a sudden I was 7 under through 7. Yeah, no, it's an unbelievable round.
But taking control of the Port Taranaki Open was Jonathan Ratcliffe. A round of 6 under 66 saw him hold a 4-shot lead, something that came as a surprise.
Obviously, I didn't know that. I just tried to stay focused on what I had to do, and which I did very well. And a few nerves out there, being you know, this is the first time in this position. So again, just got to do the same thing tomorrow. Keep calm and get the ball rolling, hopefully.
There were a number of highlights in Ratcliffe's round, including this birdie on the 10th.
I sort of hit a bit of a wayward drive down the right there. Managed to punch out down the left side of the fairway. Hit a soft 8-iron in to probably about, say, 8 feet and made a good putt. So, I mean, rolling the ball very, very good, so I'm happy.
Saturday saw the 3rd and 4th rounds condensed into one day, with the weather threatening. But it was Hamish Robertson who posed the biggest threat, storming into the lead.
I shot 6 under today. It was a pretty good morning, had a good group, and we bounced off each other pretty much.
His round of 6 under, getting off to the best possible start.
First hole of the day, actually hit the putt quite firm and it hit the back of the cup and just went for confidence from there.
And the birdies continued, including the par 3 6th.
Yeah, that was an important birdie. I just made a bogey, and it was a tricky pin position on the previous hole, and yeah, rolled a nice putt in from about 15, 20 feet.
So the final round saw Hamish Robertson holding a 1-shot lead over the North Harbour pair of Jonathan Ratcliffe and Josh Carmichael. But Ratcliffe had a 4th round to forget. An 8 over 80 saw him fall from contention. There were no such dramas for Hamish Robertson, who safely negotiated the front 9. But then a drop shot on the 12th hole opened the door for the golfer who was Robertson's best man at his recent wedding. Josh Carmichael was piecing together a back 9 of 31. And when Robertson went wayward off the 17th tee to fall to 8 under for the tournament, it presented Carmichael with a chance to take the lead with a birdie on 17. Having birdied the par 5 last, Robertson could only watch on with both golfers tied at 9 under. But Carmichael was off the fairway without a direct line at the green. A superb rescue shot from Carmichael. If he could get it up and down from the fringe for birdie, his first Charles Tour awaited. A simple tap-in for the popular Josh Carmichael to win the Port Taranaki Open. The Papuki professional moving to the top of the NZPGA Order of Merit, and in capturing his breakthrough Charles Tour win, it conjured up all sorts of emotions.
Relieved and elated, mate. Yeah, very happy to come home storming. It was, pretty good to the way I handled it under the pressure. I'm still going to stick to just going back to Aussie and playing the Aussie Tour, and maybe play well enough, get some One Asia status for next year, and join Mike and Pato up there. That'd be awesome.